Will the new quick meal pop-up become the reference for single boiler espresso machines? Sold around $1,400, it offers features you would usually find on machines that typically cost twice as much. The pop-up seriously stands out with its manual pressure profiling system. We will talk about that in detail soon. Hi everyone, Colin here and welcome to Cafe Lista, the channel to learn everything about coffee and espresso at home. Today we are going to break down the new quick meal pop-up together. No partnership or sponsorship, completely independent review as always. This Italian machine is generating a lot of buzz and for a good reason. On one hand, it offers features worthy of high-end espresso machines. A manual pressure profiling, a PID, three-way solenoid. On the other, it stays on an accessible single boiler architecture. But does it really work? We'll see that together. Design and quality, the famous pressure profiling here, espresso performance, steam system, and most importantly, is it really worth it compared to the competition and the profit take go? First, the construction. We have a stainless steel brushed finish, 35 pounds on the scale, it doesn't move on the countertop. We have an Italian quick meal quality and you can feel it. The water reservoir loads from the side and honestly, it seems like a small detail, but it's a detail that could really change your life if you have cabinets above. It makes refilling really easy. So the aesthetics are successful here. We have clean lines, balanced proportion. This machine is available in stainless steel or in matte black like this one. I really like the design. Some small details that make the difference. The steam knob on the side is made of wood. We have backlit buttons, careful finishes on the angles. You can tell there was a real design work. In the end, construction-wise, it's solid. The materials are quality, the assembly seems robust. The machines give an impression of durability, typical of quick meal products. And I think quick meal has been making espresso machines since the 50s. Well, I noticed a few small details. The portafilter doesn't lock perfectly straight. I don't really mind, but I know for some people that could be an issue. The drip tray moves well, but sometimes it has a slight play. Nothing dramatic, just small details. Now, the interface is simple, it's solid. We have a small, clear digital screen that displays temperature in real time. Then it automatically switches to the timer during extraction. The buttons are backlit, they are responsive. The PID lets you adjust the extraction temperature. You can change also the steam temperature, the pre-infusion. And by the way, we'll talk about pre-infusion soon. So here, everything is great, but there is one thing that makes here all the difference. This little knob here, that's your manual pressure control. So you can adjust the pressure from 0 to 16 bars. And it's made in real time during the extraction. And we will see now that it works surprisingly well. Okay, let's talk seriously about this manual profiling. This is the feature that justifies this machine existence. How does it work concretely? So you can start your extraction, for example, and instead of going to 9 bars, for like a classical machine, you can control everything here. So you can start at 2 or 3 bars for a gentle pre-infusion for maybe 10-15 seconds. And then you can gradually increase the pressure to 6, 7 and then 9 bars for the main extraction. At the end, you also have the option to drop back to 4 or 5 bars to avoid some bitterness. And it works extremely well. The control is precise, it's immediate, and you can see the pressure change on the gauge here in real time. It is very, very responsive. And to be honest, I was a little bit afraid because generally this type of system doesn't bring much liveliness. But here, you even have to be careful not to turn the knob too fast. So it's not a gimmick, it works well and it does exactly what it's supposed to do. However, a small disappointment, so not with the pressure profiling, but with the automatic pre-infusion. It is quite useless. The water just stagnates above the puck without really soaking it. So here the solution is quite easy. You can use the manual profiling to have your pre-infusion. And by the way, if you want to master espresso extraction, I have prepared a free guide that explains the basics of extraction, temperature, grind, dose. You will find it linked in the description. It's completely free. You can go check it out. It might really help you during your experimentation. Okay, back to the machine now and the espresso performance. We have a 0.5 liter brass boiler with a thermal insulation. On top of that, we have extremely quick heating, 3-4 minutes to be ready. Coming from a E61, I really appreciate how fast this machine is. The PID maintains a stable temperature, more or less 1 degree, so no issue here, it works well. And for extraction, nothing to complain here. This machine can really get the best out of your beans, provided of course that you have an excellent grinder. So I was able to make myself some really tasty shot with this machine. A little downside though, despite having a 3-way solenoid valve, the puck still comes out quite wet after extraction. It's pretty muddy, it's difficult to empty. It's not really serious, but it's a little annoying detail in daily use. I need your help here. If you like that video, if it helps you with your choice, don't hesitate to leave a like down below. It's not much, but I can assure you it could help us enormously. Now let's talk about the steam one, because there is also a lot to say about it. So first, steam-wise, the power is here. The transition from 93 Celsius or 201 Fahrenheit to the steam temperature is done in around 20 seconds. That's good, that's normal for a single boiler. But because it's a single boiler, keep in mind that you will have also to wait that same amount of time when you go back to the extraction. So if you make a lot of back-to-back cappuccino, that could be a little bit annoying. But at the same time, we're also talking here about waiting 20 seconds, so it's not even that much. The wand is cool touch, that means you can touch it without burning yourself. And when you master its use, the wand does a really good job. The steam power is generous, it's sufficient to texture 200-250 milliliters of milk without any problem. Once you find the right angle, the foam obtained is fine, it's smooth, it's perfect for latte art. You just need to get used to its particular geometry. So what's wrong with the steam one? Well, let's be honest, it's kind of an ergonomic nightmare at first. Why? Because it's too long, it's not articulated enough. So it's hard to position a normal size pitcher correctly without adapting your technique. You are going to spill some milk at first, that's almost guaranteed. But once you master the proper angle, it works really well. So I think this might be the major flaw of this machine, but specifically for those who make a lot of milk drinks. I'm making myself a cappuccino once in a while, so it didn't really bother me that much. So this quick meal pop-up, who is it for? Well, for me it's quite simple. If you're passionate about pure espresso, if you want to experiment with pressure profiles, and if you drink mainly espresso, americanos, cappuccino sometimes, this machine can bring you a lot. The pressure profiling isn't just a gimmick. It really opens up new extraction possibilities, and it works especially well on delicate specialty coffee. But it's not something that's essential if you're just getting started with espresso. However, if you make a lot of milk drinks, if you're looking for a simplicity, if wet pucks annoy you, maybe it's not the best choice. This machine costs between $1,300 and $1,500 compared to the Profitec Go. The choice is really interesting here. On one hand, with the Profitec Go, we have the quality reference in this range of the single boiler. We have a great construction, a solenoid valve that works well, dry pucks, well-designed steam wand, smooth workflow, but no pressure profiling. The pop-up, on the other hand, offers you that unique manual control in this price range, but with a few compromises on daily ergonomics. If your priority is experimentation and the search of the perfect extraction, I think the pop-up wins. If you do a lot of milk drinks, maybe the Profitec Go could be a better choice. So, final verdict. The Quick Meal Pop-Up is a brilliant machine with a few small flaws. It makes pressure management, pressure profiling easy, that's undeniable. And for that price, having that level of control was unthinkable just 2 years ago, I think. This is the only machine now on the market that offers that much. So if you're looking for a single boiler, if you want to push the espresso experimentation, the Pop-Up, I think, deserves your attention, despite its flaws. And if I was on the market for a single boiler, I would highly consider this one. Thanks for staying with me until the end. If you like this video, I'm pretty sure you will love this one here. Okay, we're done for today. As usual, I'll see you soon next week. I hope you will have a good day. Ciao.